So tell us about how the whole Belmont tunnel from one end to the other started and how that came about. What year was that?
That was 1998.
Wow.
Okay, and at the time, I was really active, and I was going around pushing myself to kind of do bigger and better things. So I was always thinking of creative, cool ideas of things that I could do that were different. And I'm gonna tell you, when I was young, I saw a char sky that was really big right there that inspired me. I was like, that was dope. You know what I mean? When they did those big blocks.
Yeah, I remember that.
And so I thought, but you know what? They're thinking back then it was big, but our generation now, like things are gonna go bigger. You know what I mean? Like it's time to push it to a bigger level. And so what I did is I had a picture of the Belmont that I took, because I used to like to sometimes take pictures of yards so you could see so I could remember what the yard looked like. I had a picture of Motor, I had a picture of Belmont or the panic zone from a distance. You know, like I like to take photography a little bit like that, right? And so I took that picture that had the Belmont, and I had like 2 or 3 different angle shots, and I took one, the most straight shot that I had, and I actually took a Sharpie and actually drew on it and drew my P's. I fit the letters within it, within the boundaries of those walls, and that gave me an idea about how big each letter had to be, so from where to where. So I used the landmarks. You know how it starts with that little tiny wall, like in the very beginning. So I saw that the S needed to start right about where it curves. It has to stop about where it curves for the K to start, and then it goes about a quarter or half of for the K, and the IOB from the next half. Then by the time I got to the L, I knew it had to be that turn by the tree, and then so I got the L's in there, and then the E was the most challenged because that ended up being they had to do Skiller to really make it work. So when I got to the E, the tree was in the way. So what I did is I painted in the tree. I painted the trunk of the tree to be a slower case E, and around it I did a bigger case E. Then right after that came the R with the big kick, and then what I did is on the slope at the end I put a UTI to fill in that whole slope area. So it says Skiller UTI.
Nice.
And then the trip is that I did it at night because Belmont was hot at the time, and they were bumping people up regularly. It was, so that's what it was like. It was a dead yard at that point. And so right when I finished, the sun came out, and I walked up, and as I walked up over the grass by where colors was filmed by the tree, I was parked up there. I looked over, I saw some kids coming down the ramp, like they through the fence where the ramp is. And as they were walking, some cops swooped up and started swooping over there.
Wow.
And started hemming them up. And I was like, dang, I just made it.
All right.
But I remember those kids' look on their faces when they seen it. They were like, damn.
Wow. Well, thank you.
All right.
All right.
Drew,
Skill.
Drew now.
UTI.
LA's top, Drew. And Skill, his little youngster, he just put down with it.
All right, homeboy.
All right.
Thank you.